Hello, Adelaide. I hope we're having a wonderful week as well as a wonderful day. So sorry to hear that you cannot make your in-person lesson today, but don't worry, I will be here to give you your recorded lesson, so I hope it's the same. So just a little run through of what we're going to go through. We're going to go through all 3 homework songs that was assigned to you, and then we'll learn a few new ones as well. So we're going to add extra to your homework. So today you may have all of your songs, all the 3 songs that we worked on for homework this week passed, but I want us to still practice it for this upcoming week because I would love to hear it when you come back so we can put a sticker on it and make sure that it's passed. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. Okay, let's take a look at one of our first homework song, Mozart's 5 Names. Okay, remember we were learning treble C, treble D, and treble E. Okay, treble C is on the 3rd space, so 1, 2, 3, 3rd space. We have treble D, which is on the 4th line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4th line. And then treble E, which is on the 4th space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, treble E on the 4th space. Okay, so let's take a look at a few things in this song. Over here, make sure on measure 9, right here, it wants us to move our 3rd finger on our left hand all the way up to A. Okay, and then everything else will be fine. And then right over here, your right hand, you're going to move it up to treble D. And then that note should be treble C, treble D, treble E, and then a skip down to treble C. All right, let's play it and go through it. I'm going to go from the very beginning. This is our positioning. Very good. Okay, that should have been Mozart's 5 Names. As a reminder, we might have passed this today at home. We might have it really well, but we want to practice it still for this upcoming week so I can make sure that we passed it. Let's move on to our next homework song. Let's take a look at Paper Airplane. Okay, so we were also still learning treble C, D, E, F, and G. F and G are new, right? So treble C is on the 3rd space. Treble D is on the 4th line. Treble E is on the 4th space. Treble F will be on the 5th line, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th line, that's treble F. And then you've got treble G, which is in that 1st space above the 5th line. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th space. Above that is G. Okay, look. Alrighty, very, very good. And so, as a few reminders, our positioning should be on our right hand on treble C, as well as if we take a look here on the final line here from measure 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, you also have a pedal. So if you have a pedal, don't be afraid to use it, okay? So yeah, let's play this one. This one should be very easy. I remember last time we were playing this, it kind of reminded us a little bit like Little River. I'm going to use the pedal today as well, okay? All right. This should be your correct position right over here, right here. Alrighty, from the beginning. Alrighty, that should be our song, Paper Airplane. Super easy, right? Alrighty, let's take a look at our next song, The Juggler. I think this is our hardest song that we had to work through. So first, let's talk about our positioning. Our 1st finger on our left hand will go on middle C, and our 1st and 3rd finger on our right hand will be on treble C and treble E. Okay. You also have these notes as staccato, so you want them to be pop, like poppy / choppy, chopped vegetables. Next, we have our juggling, okay? So you're going to do a lot of crossing over. And what crossing over means, let me put this here. Your hand, if we are in this position today, your hand is going to be, your right hand will be moving. Your right hand will go over like that to play. And then you have to bring it back, okay? So for example, let's take a look at measure 9, 10, 11, and 12, okay? I'll play measure 9, 10, 11, and 12 for you right now really slowly. So you've got a treble C, rest, middle C. You're going to cross over. Second finger is going to play bass C, then middle C, and then your right hand's going to play 2 treble Cs, and then middle C, and then bass C, and then middle C, just like that. So that's how our juggling is going to work. I'm going to go play this song from the very beginning, okay? And I'll go a little slow. Very good. That should be our song, The Juggler. All right, those should be our 3 homework songs from last week. Let's move on. Let's take a look at our next song in the book, which is Traffic Jam Seconds, page number 26. All right, now we're learning something called intervals, okay? Intervals is the distance between 2 notes, okay? And so we've already learned the difference between a step and a skip. Remember, a step is notes that are right next to each other, okay? And a skip is notes that like kind of skip over one. So you got boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And so today we're learning intervals of a second. So we're learning second intervals. And guess what? They are steps. They are notes that are right next to each other. So for example, they are just notes C and D. C and D are right next to each other. Their interval is a second. Okay? Alrighty, let's take a look at our song. Let's take a look at our positioning. Our right hand 5th finger will be on treble G. Okay? And then our left hand 5th finger is going to be on bass C. Okay? If you look at the end of this line, there is a repeat. So you're going to play this line twice. The second time that you play this line, you're going to skip that repeat and you're going to go here. Okay? These are your intervals, right? They're intervals of a second. Just like that right here. And then take a look at this. Your fingers will be different here. Your right hand will be playing your 2nd finger, 1st finger. And your left hand will be playing 2nd finger, 3rd finger. Okay? Alrighty. I'm going to play this for us. Alrighty. Figuring out our positioning. This should be our positioning just like this. Okay? Very good. That should have been super easy. As a reminder of this song, make sure that we do our staccato for these notes, as well as the last note staccato. All right, let's take a look at our last homework song for today. This song is called This Is Not Jingle Bells. You're going to laugh because you can kind of hear the difference and you can read the words why. Okay, we learned intervals of a second, right? Which means notes that are just one away from each other. Now we're going to learn intervals of a third. So a third interval would be a skip. Okay, so this time it's a skip. So instead of C and D, which is an interval of a second, it's going to be C and E. Okay, so you're skipping a lot more in this song, okay? And we already know what skips are. So just read our notes to see which ones are skipping, okay? Let's figure out our positioning. Our right hand first finger and third finger is going to be on middle C and E. Our left hand first and third finger is going to be on G and E, okay? So that is going to be our positioning right over here. Taking a look at the second line measure 5, 6, 7. Taking a look at measure 7, your first finger is going to move to a B. You're going to shift, okay? And then guess what? Your left hand is going to move back to its position on G and E on measure 9, okay? Alrighty. Remember, these notes here are staccato. So these notes are staccato. And these notes are staccato. Everything else is legato, which means you want it to be super duper smooth. Okay? Alrighty. I'm going to play this whole song for us. This should be our position right here. Alright? Very good. Alrighty. So, wonderful job today, Adelaide. So, as a recap, okay, our homework songs that we want to practice is we want Mozart's 5 Names, page 23, to be practiced still. Paper Airplanes, page 24, to be practiced. We want The Juggler, page 25, to be practiced. Our new homework song, Traffic Jam Seconds, will be our homework for this week, as well as our new song, This Is Not Jingle Bells, page 27. All right, you have a total of 5 homework songs to work on this week. 3 of them you should already know. 2 of them are new, and they're a little bit on the easier side. Alrighty, that will be it for this week, Adelaide. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.